Hello, and welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play video with me, Elven Dragon. So last episode we went and built up this barn here for all of our sheep, or at least most of the sheep that we can get. And since then we've just been working on shearing a few more of those. As you can see, we've added some windows into the front. I'm not sure if I like them like this. They're four stairs in a circle. So I'm not sure if we're going to keep that or if I want to do something with fence posts or something for windows. Definitely think this building needs some windows. But beyond just working with our sheep, we have been busy going and finishing up the terraforming for our little base here. As you can see, we're still waiting on some grass to grow, but all of our dirt and gravel and such is now in all the way around our little fort here. Still haven't expanded outside, but that is just going to slowly get worked on. But now that we've got all of our sheep in one convenient location, we've gone and done a little bit of work on some of our plans for the area. So we've also gone and messed around with some of our wool markings, getting a few more things planned out so we can kind of start getting some work done on those. So we, again, got everything done inside the little fort here. But today, what I think I want to do is I want to get some work done inside our house. So see, we've got a little bit of a storage problem starting up right now. It's getting difficult to start to find stuff between our four chests that we have. And I'm thinking it's probably about time that we actually got some work done trying to get that organized before it becomes a complete mess and I need half an hour to go find anything. So for that, what I think we're going to do is we are going to expand out our little space here. Not sure if I want to expand it out again or not. We're also going to kind of start digging out and marking out more of our little house here. So last time we also kind of started getting some of our stuff here marked out for how we're going to do the different rooms down here. So we'll have our farm here in the middle. We'll have some other farms coming off of here. We have our mine entrance here. And this section here is just going to be our storage. Now, I've got a rough idea of what I want to do. I'm thinking putting our main stuff that we're going to need, so wood, stone, cobblestone, or different stones, probably in a stack somewhere. I don't know. Andesite definitely is going to be up here. Probably leaves, since we use a lot of leaves. I don't know. I have to figure out what exactly I want to put up here. All I know is I want to make sure that this is the stuff that we are going to be grabbing the most so that it's quick and easy for us to grab whenever we need to take it out. So it's mostly going to be terraforming stuff, I think. And then what I'm thinking is we'll have another layer down. So we'll drop this down another block. And then off of this, we'll do a nice big room that'll have everything else all nice and neatly labeled so that we can actually find stuff. So this will go out even more. Then I've got another idea. We'll have another section, kind of theme each section of our storage here for different blocks. So I think first thing is to figure out what's going to be going up here. Start to maybe get a floor in here other than just the stone and get the next big section here dug out. So I'm going to go do a little bit of work on that and figure out what exactly we're doing with all this. Probably make sure that we get our stonemason leveled up so we can actually trade some of the stone because this is going to pile up pretty quickly. And then I'll be back. All right, so we've managed to do a little bit more work down here. We've gone and dug out this whole section here. This is where we're going to put some farms and stuff. We've even got a path here. Leads all the way out to our iron farm, which is working again. So got a decent amount of iron in there used for trading, and I'm quite happy with how this is turning out. Now, what we do need to do is we do need to go and move our dripstone here, but with that, we're gonna have to go and move the lava, and I'm not particularly wanting to do that right now. I want to take some time with this to figure out how we're going to do this, if we're going to expand this anymore. Right underneath the sheep farm, so we're carrying lots of sheep. And I went and decorated up least the floor of our opening storage area. So I'm really liking the cherry wood in this. I love the dark color. I think that works really well. And I think that's what we're going to do for this section here. Now, on this wall, as you can see, we took out the fish farm and we just have a blank wall for right now. I don't know if we're going to keep it like that, if we're going to do some sort of detail thing here. But for now, we just have plain oak wall. And that is about it. Gotten a bit more stuff here dug out. While we were digging out here, I kind of wanted to see how much space we had to put stuff in. And, well, just with this 2 white tunnel we found, a buried treasure. So that's going to be nice. We get some TNT, some water breathing potions, hard to see. Nice music disc, I guess. And a diamond to actually be able to play it. So that will be nice. But if we go all the way out here, see, this is where our little area here comes out. Now, what I don't know is if we can just see, maybe we can figure out where the side of this cliff here gets a bit too shallow to put our room. Probably up to here is where we're gonna have cut off. That way we don't accidentally have to worry about any of our terraforming. The 2824 is going to be the back of our storage room, and that is actually kind of a funny coincidence there. So I think that'll give us a nice big space there. It's 12 blocks down. That's not too bad. And then what I think we'll do is we'll have a pathway here. I believe this is yes, center. We'll have a pathway here, and this will lead out to a bit of a back door, I think. Just so we have another way in and out of our house. I do like to have multiple ways in and out. Just makes it a little easier to get in and out when I need to from all over the place, which I really like. So let's cover this entrance up a little bit better, make it feel a little bit more natural in here. There's a bit more terraforming we'll have to do around this, but this will do for now. So we'll have to do a path coming down here. And right now, the best way to go would be around here, but we'll probably end up having to do one going around here. Don't know what we're doing with this area yet. This is still very much trying to figure out what we're doing. Through here, we've started marking out a few more of the paths as well. So we've got a path that's going to come around our house, which is part of why I want to cut off the storage room here. That way we don't have the terraforming falling through the ceiling. But see, we've also gotten some of our paths leading out of our front door here in, and started working around down in the Stony Shores area. Kind of leaving a lot of the grassy area here later, just until I can figure out what we're putting down there. I've got no idea what we're doing in the Stony Shores area, but that at least I do know I want paths going around, so I've got a rough idea of that. But what I'm thinking for our storage, if I can find where our new back door is, there it is we'll have chests on the side. We'll have some paths going off of that as well, in case we need more storage in other rooms. Try not to dig too much of this out right now, just because we don't have a whole lot of durability left on our pickaxe. We've got mending on it now at least, but we don't really have a good experience source yet, other than the villagers. So I'm trying not to do too much with this. I don't particularly want to break our pickaxe. Not too hard to get another one, but I'd rather not break it if we don't have to. So for that, we're going to need to go and repair this up. Again, only thing we really have is the villagers, and, well, kind of need to cure them a bit more in order to get more experience. I guess we could use the trial chamber and battle some stuff down there. But for now, though, I think we're going to focus with the villagers. Got plenty of iron. Should be able to trade and repair our pickaxe. So I'm gonna go do that. Probably grab some of our stone that we've got stored up to go trade with our stonemason so that we can actually get some of that as well. That'll give us another source of experience. Do need to zombify and cure all of them, but we don't quite have enough golden apples yet to do so. And then I'll be back once we've got that set and we've gotten more of our storage room there dug out. All right, so we have a nice big area here dug out, and I'm quite happy with how this is starting to turn out. So as you can see, we've got a stone brick ceiling, which I'm kind of liking. We kind of got this nice arch here in the middle. Don't know what we're going to do down the center here. Maybe something decorative, maybe with the copper or something. I don't quite know. I am liking the copper idea, and playing around with a few things. We've got some of our copper blocks that we've got from the trial chamber, playing around with that. I'm almost thinking this needs some dark prismarine in here. So we might end up holding off on the walls for just a little bit. This section here, I'm thinking that's going to end up going out as a tunnel to connect up to another part of the basement here, probably over here. But as you can see, we've gotten a bunch of chests here, all with signs and labels. Thinking we're really going to focus with kind of manual storage and just try to keep everything organized. We do have just a general dump chest if we have to do stuff quick, which is currently mostly full of potion stuff, bows, crossbows, armor, etc. But we have our main stuff that we need, and we kind of just have this little section here. This is pretty much covering everything that we have right now, except obviously arrows and armor and everything else. So that's going to do quite well. I think we're going to put extra tools and armor and stuff in here. Maybe we'll put arrows over here. That still needs the rest of the trim and everything else. Obviously, we've gotten the cherry logs in. We just need the bricks and the copper. All in all, I'm quite liking how this whole area is turning out. Now, as for the other area, we really haven't done much other than dig this out and take out the dripstone, which we do need to figure out where we're going to stick that. But again, I'm still trying to figure out how I want to do this, where I want to build this area out. I do know that this is going to be where we're going to put a bunch of our farms. I'm thinking just a small little sugarcane bamboo if we can find it, and the rest of those type farms. We do have kelp now. I went out and grabbed some of that. The main thing we kind of really need is prismarine, which the monument for that is all the way on the other side of the islands. So we can't really get to that very easily, especially not right now where it's raining at night. And moss, and we just haven't managed to find moss. And that's the big thing we kind of need to find it, because we can do a lot with the vines and the mossy cobblestone here. But I kind of got an idea what I want to do for some of the terraforming, and it calls for rooted dirt. So we are going to need a bit of moss. So we're going to have to either go digging or maybe hope that there's some in one of the shipwrecks nearby. I have had no luck checking the shipwrecks, so hopefully there's a lush cave under these islands. That would be very useful. But I'll have to keep checking for it. But all in all, I think everything's coming along quite nicely. Again, we've got a few items here that still need homes. Bricks, campfires, I guess I can toss some miscellaneous. But again, got a few things here. I'm keeping my eyes open for wandering traders. Got in full set of saplings. I think we're pretty much just missing azalea now. Oh, and dark oak. Haven't gotten those yet. But all in all, seems to be going really well. Quite happy with how everything's turning out. We just need a few more resources and a lot more dirt, which the dirt we can do something about at least. That is going to be fun because we're starting to get some of the terraforming done outside. I'm really liking how this is turning out. So we really need to get a lot more dirt so we can get that going. But I think that's just about everything we've kind of been messing around with on and off recently. Did go and play around with the trial chambers a little bit, try to see if we can't get a kind of automatic farm. We still have to manually kill everything, but we do have a trident, so we could set up a trident killer down there. But right now, it's just a manual farm, and I think that's where I'm going to leave it for right now. I am liking the idea of kind of a lot more manual farms where we can just kind of harvest them as we need, as opposed to having a lot of automated stuff. That will keep all in the redstone pit while we're working on that, because although this area is big, this area is going to be self-contained, so we're not going to be having to support massive terraforming projects elsewhere. It just has to be able to support these islands and some work around them. So I think just having small little farms will do quite nicely for that. Do need to get a sword, which we kind of need to get our villagers cared for. But again, I'm quite happy with how everything is turning out. And I think that is going to be about it for today. So, I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and consider subscribing if you want to see more what is going on this island and in the rest of this world. And I will catch you all in the next one. Goodbye.